there's a bigger issue here. Just because a group of people belong to the Federation, it does not mean that they are saints. The trouble is Earth. On Earth, there is no poverty, no crime, no war. You look out the window of Starfleet headquarters and you see paradise. Well, it's easy to be a saint in paradise. Out there, all the problems haven't been solved yet. Out there are no saints, just people. Angry, scared, determined people who are going to do whatever it takes to survive.
What I want to know is, out of all the stories you told me, which ones were true and which ones weren't?
My dear doctor, they're all true.
Even the lies.
Especially the lies.
On behalf of the Bajoran government
And the Promenade Merchants Association,
I officially welcome you to Deep Space Nine.
Welcome back to Especially the Lies, a Star Trek Deep Space Nine podcast, where you have found a group of longtime fans of Star Trek and the Star Trek franchise, and frankly, all sorts of forms of sci-fi, who have once again convinced some of our friends to watch a 30-year-old TV show for the very first time, and hop on here with us and share their thoughts and opinions with us and you as we go through Deep Space Nine, episode by episode, season by season. We are rounding out season 3, and we are here this week to discuss the episode Family Business. I am your host, Blake, and with me is...
Prentice.
Jessi.
Mike.
And Emily.
So I want to kick us off with a review this week. This one actually comes to us from Audible. It says it is from Kindle customer. I know who this review is from because they also messaged me on Facebook. I won't use their name because I don't know if they want me to do that or not, but I will say thank you to the listener who sent us this and told me to go look for it. It says, I just discovered this podcast a few weeks ago when I went looking for some new Star Trek podcast I hadn't listened to yet. The name intrigued me, especially since I love Garrick. The mix of what I'm calling junior and senior officers is great, and every episode they make me laugh. As of writing this, I am listening to them discuss the TOS episode Mirror Mirror. At the rate I'm going, being able to listen to whatever I want at work helps. Yes, it does. Just make sure if you're listening to us at work, headphones. Headphones.
Right. God, don't get fired because of us.
Yeah, don't get fired because of us. That would be bad. I should be caught up in a couple more weeks. I am enjoying the journey, the lively discussion, the tangents, and the mix of opinions. Full disclosure, I do have a favorite. Jessi, you are a treasure. Don't ever change. I love that you are not afraid to speak your mind, and if anyone doesn't like it, that's too bad. I look forward to hearing what you think and the rest of the series, and for the record, that last bit goes for all of you. Look, Jessi, you have a fan.
So just tell me you're unhinged without saying those words. It's fine. It's fine.
It is from a female listener.
Oh! You're my people. Don't worry. I forget that most people don't see us. So some people have. The people that watched Grey 17 watched our lives. So they saw us. But somebody literally said at the end of Grey 17, they're like, who knew Jessi was hot? Well, first of all, weirdo, I'm not. Second of all, it's wild that you would think that I was fucking hideous just based on my voice. So that's fine.
Well, I mean, in fairness, there for a while, there was several posters that basically said the 3 angry lesbians all sounded the same.
Correct.
We did have that one.
My Argentinian buddy
Which,
really
speaking
loved.
of some of our fans that we have had of our shows, this episode is one for them. It's one where women are treated as second-class citizens, aren't allowed to speak, probably shouldn't wear clothes, and can't really work either. And hey, there have been people that have listened to our shows that this might just be where they get their rocks off. So let's go ahead and talk about Family Business and get some first impressions. So, Jessi, you're representing the newbies on this one.
Oh, shit, am I it? I am it. Oh, God, the pressure. So, yeah, I felt about this one, about how you thought I would feel about this one. Not super comfy. Yeah, it wasn't. I actually did enjoy watching it. I enjoyed the episode. Not super comfy with the fact that you couple a show that was made 30 plus years ago with my recent experiences on dating apps. And they're very similar. they're tracking, okay, still in 2026. So unfortunately, as wild as it was, right? Like watching the extreme views of the Ferengi people, they weren't that extreme. Just okay, there's a couple quirky rules, but I turn on my fucking Xbox and I hear little fucking 14-year-old boys screaming, "Go make me a sandwich, bitch." So it's not changed that much in 35 years-ish. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I really love seeing Quark and his brother
Rom.
There we go. Thank you. And then their mother. Did not enjoy seeing her half naked because creep fucking tastic. But I don't know. I like this episode.
Of all the episodes that I was not expecting Jessi to say, I liked this episode.
No, I mean, I don't like
would not have been on the list.
I don't like the ideas behind the episode. And I also don't like the ideas behind the episode specifically because I am now dealing with really wild shit from men who don't know me, saying really wild shit to me without me being able to punch them in their throats. So, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't really want to do that much work. So I'm not going to go find them.
Yes, Jessi is having adventures in dating.
Ugh, fuck. Don't do it. That's my advice.
Just
if
don't.
you are dating, don't.
Listen, it's not pretty out here. I could definitely lift that up. It's been a journey. I'll put it like
Prentice, how long have we been at this? What are we on now? Year 2, 3, 2, 2.5?
For me, after the breaking up after 7 years, this is year 3 of being just on a dating scene. It's kind of like, all right.
Okay. I've been trying to get you to date me for
Okay, but we can't have a breakup that ruins the podcast, all right?
Yeah, we can't do that.
Fucking imagine.
That's a good thing.
No. I will show you my chart though. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're responsible. That's what I like about it.
So no, it is wild and it's fucking nuts. This is not the podcast for it. Other than men still tend to think that there are a set of rules that every woman should follow, and I clearly do not fall into that category. So
I'm just saying, between the treatment of women and the bribery, I'm pretty sure that the MAGA movement is based on the Ferengi Empire. Let's keep getting some first impressions, and let's go ahead and grab mics.
Wow. Well, first of all, Jessi, I'm sorry I said those things to you while we were playing games the other day. I thought I was muted.
Make me a sandwich, bitch. Let your balls drop first, and then say that to me.
I don't know. This episode is like a kind of a mixed bag for me. I enjoyed it. It's definitely not an essential episode that you have to watch to get into the whole DS9 series, but I do enjoy the overall. To me, the overall message is they portray this super regressive culture, and then at the end of the episode, they kind of thumb their nose at it, right? Because in the end, Moogie wins, essentially. Like, kind of. Not as much as she should, but... And so I'm all for it. I love the interactions between some of the characters, specifically, like Pork and Rom, and their brotherly relationship is always fun to watch. A couple of banger guest stars on this one. Jeffrey Combs, Penny Johnson... Fucking Mrs. They call her on Sesame Street. Moogie is one and the same with the sister from the show Evil, which is kind of fun. Sister Andrea from Evil.
Wait, is that Moogie?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh my god!
That's
is hilarious.
And she's the lecture lady from Sesame Street.
Wow!
among others.
A podcast. Look at that show Evil. It is wild. I caught it on Netflix last year. It was a fun ride. Definitely check it out.
It's a fun show. It is a fun show. But yeah, so some good guest stars in this one, and the acting and everything just elevates it a high extent for me. So it kind of saves an otherwise meh storyline. So it's good. It's fine.
It's fine. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Emily, let's get your first impressions.
I like this episode because I like Moogie. Because we get to see more of the Ferengi culture and how things work on Ferenginar. And you pay for fucking everything. You're paying for sitting, you're paying to get information, you pay to get in someone's house, right?
This might be the most accurate portrayal of our future.
Of our current situation.
Reality.
Yeah.
Yes. But what I like about this episode is I like Moogie because she is pretty radical. She's like, this system sucks and I'm gonna do what I want to fucking do. And I thought it was funny at the end where she's trying to act like she's reformed and being a good little Ferengi woman, and like the dripping sarcasm of her voice is so apparent because it's fake as shit. And it's just a fun episode, but I don't like when they make her not wear clothes because whatever they're using for her skin looks like melting wax, and it makes me very, very uncomfortable.
Yes.
It gives me a texture ick just by how it looks.
So
But
we
other
can
than
get to
that,
I have some commentary on what exactly it was that they used for that.
great. I can't wait to hear what sort of taffy they used for the skin.
It's just a bunch of never dudes on this podcast.
Right. No, it's fun. I like it.
Prentice, how about your first impressions?
As somebody that watched the Ferengi on TNG, seeing their progression to now, it's a fun episode showing the further evolution of Ferengis on Star Trek. It's funny. Also, it's capitalism on the extreme. The chauvinism is, you can laugh at it, but no, to Jessi's point earlier, there are some people that believe in some of the things that they were saying in the episode. Like, what are you doing? You should be cooking my food. What are you doing? You should be doing this. What? You're making money? You have a job? Don't talk. So there's a lot of stuff that's unhinged in the episode. It works, but it's one of those episodes that I will tell you, if it's on the background, I will fall asleep. It's just one of those kind of background episodes that you can have. It's relaxing. It's funny. It's not bad, but it's not necessarily great. Now, Jessi, I was concerned about you guys. Like, listen, we got you finally to see there's some real stuff come together with the serialization of the series. This is kind of a one-off episode. I'm like, I hope she'll
Here
like
she
it.
goes. She's going to lose her shit.
I don't know. You're going to like it. And, it's decent. But now that you mentioned the actress from Evil in the show, it makes me smile even more because she is hilarious in almost everything she does. And I think she was on, what's the Canadian version of SNL back in the day? What was that called? SCTV?
You're correct. SCTV. Yep.
And she was on that show, right?
Yes. I don't know if I said her name. Andrea Martin is the actress's name. She's been in everything. She has a very long IMDb credit page, and it's a lot of banger stuff.
Yeah, so one of these days, if we can get her on the podcast, that would be great. I know we paid some of them to come on and say a couple words, but to me, she's a funny character actress, and she's definitely on my high mark. Say, hey, when I see her in a television show, I want to watch because she's freaking hilarious. But anyway, great episode. Yep. I love how it adds to the Ferengi lore. It's always funny to see capitalism in the extreme on the show in a universe that professes to be post-capitalist. But other than that, yeah, great episode.
I have to agree. I was kind of expecting this to be a Jessi loses her shit episode, and was thinking we were going to have some real hot takes in this one, but
I have hot takes. We just haven't got there yet.
Just haven't got to it. Okay, good.
Turns out that the heinousness of the real world overpowered the episode.
Correct. Turns out my real life is so much more worse than what I just watched on TV. So it wasn't that bad.
Kind of like Emily, I like the Ferengi episodes. I like Moogie and the introduction we get here, and just continuing to build. And we've talked about this a little bit, but considering how the Ferengi were intended in TNG to be like the new big bad of the next generation, the new version of the Klingons, and failed miserably at it, and more or less became a little bit of a joke in the Star Trek universe. And to see the world building and then building up the Ferengi culture in DS9, I enjoy that. And seeing where they've taken it and how they've taken these kind of what became a throwaway species in TNG and created so much more out of them with DS9. So overall, I do like this one. It is a skip it episode. If you're wanting to do a quick rewatch just to do high points, you don't need to watch this one, but it is a fun one. Now, before we kick off a lot of discussion, because Emily brought it up, I will point out the makeup department. Michael Westmore was the lead makeup artist for DS9. And for the scenes where Moogie was out of her clothes, they did not have a mold of her chest or anything to do like the proper foam latex makeup and prosthetics like they normally do. So Emily, what he used for that was he rubberized Kleenex, meaning basically he used latex and adhesive on Kleenex tissue and laid it over her shoulders and the upper part of her chest.
Absolutely not.
So
No.
That's
it
worse
was
than
gooey
Laffy Taffy.
Kleenex that he crumpled up and then laid over her.
No wonder she looks so fucking creepy. Like, nope. Could have gone my whole
Well,
life
now
without that
I'm
one.
incredibly uncomfortable. So thank
Yes.
you. Thank you for that. That helped a lot. I
Ooh, the
appreciate
more
that.
you know.
Halloween, here we come,
sometimes
Emily.
I
I'm gonna
wish
make you
I
a
knew nothing.
latex Kleenex shirt.
Ugh.
There
It's
you
gonna say
go.
Trio of Terror on the front.
But the rest of her makeup, they even commented that the idea was they wanted to be caricature-like with the drooping lobes, the large jowls, and even the scene with her knees and kind of designing those drooping kneecaps. But yeah, the upper shoulders and top of the chest, it was rubberized Kleenex.
Couldn't you have
That's-
just gotten a stand-in with saggy skin? What the fuck?
You're not going to find anyone on the street that has like bloodhound jowls. I mean,
I'm getting there.
Outside of the Republican
I'm just
Party,
kidding.
anyway.
Haha.
Zing.
Zing.
Okay, so where do we want to go from here, folks?
I just have one hot take.
Just
Only
one?
I'll go ahead and, yeah, I mean,
Promise.
it's probably a whole fucking unraveling of hot takes. But so watching her make men behave like she was setting the rules, she was treating people how to, like, she was teaching them how to treat her, really gave me some hope. So I found a way. I'm going to bring out a clicker, right? Good morning text, consistency. Good boy. Like, I just like, he's watching them treat women like absolute garbage. And like, she doesn't even give a fuck. She's zero fucks given. She's just like, your dad was like this. You okay. I'm not supposed to talk. Fuck off. We're talking. Like, I loved her, like, just her fucking no bullshit. Like, it was just, you're going to treat me right or you're going to get the fuck out. So I did enjoy it. I didn't, like I said, I think the current world is so fucking wild that this didn't even, there were zero mad feelings whatsoever in this. I was like, yep, that's pretty par for the course. That was my hot take. It wasn't really that hot. The clicker, that's the hot
I'm
take.
disappointed.
You're going to try to Caesar Milan to people. Yeah.
You know what? Some of them
Good
fucking
boy.
need it, okay?
Yes, good boy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, some of them
yeah.
might pay you to tell them they're a good boy. So
Yeah, listen, don't.
Or
I ventured
fame.
into the world of VR chat. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not.
The what?
So VR chat. So when I got my
Um.
Meta, there's an app on there called VR chat. I can actually now play it on my PC, and it's wild. It's a absolutely fucking unhinged version. It's us and just a giant fucking amount of people. So imagine our group times a million.
Ew, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's wild. They do really wild shit. People run by yelling the N-word a lot. And at first I
Wow.
tried to correct that. And then I just told them, I started telling them that if they don't act like a good boy, they're not going to be told that they're a good boy.
Wait a minute. Explain to me, how does this work? You're seeing people. What is it? How does it work?
So it's a virtual. So it's on Steam. You go in. It's a game. It's just a game world. It's like World of Warcraft, except without killing shit. Right? It's just a massive amount of different rooms that you can go into, and people are so wildly creative. Like, people, like players, users have created these rooms, and they look so fucking like, they look so realistic. Like they look like, there'll be a house on a lake or a bar. They have like furry bars, by the way.
Nice.
That was wild to me.
How do you know?
Yeah. They're furries. They're dressed as furries.
Were you in? How did you find this establishment, Jessi?
I went there with my friends who are not furries, but I didn't know what furries looked like. Like, I knew what I've met a furry, but he was never in furry outfits. So I wanted to see. So anyway, you have an avatar and you can pick any avatar you want. And these guys picked furries, big ass furry men. Anyway, we run. So sorry, my brain hurts. I'm thinking about furries. So you run around, you can talk to people. It's like basically it's the entire world of people in a room virtually. So you can imagine the absolutely unhinged shit that people think is appropriate.
Yeah, you're in a space where the real world does not apply, and you can be your sick, perverted, unhinged self.
Yep.
That
And
sounds like
so
chat rooms from AOL days back in the day.
yes,
Now
with
the
people.
virtual form. That's crazy.
That's exactly what it is. It's literally an AOL chat room, except you have an avatar and you're like directly speaking to them.
And for any fans out there of Unhinged Commentary, feel free to join our Patreon at any level and get access to our Discord, where you can find out just how unhinged and depraved some of the people on this show are, and our listeners.
Yeah,
we read Bible passages. We are
right. I have no problems. The first day I was there, I tried to correct a small child. He was an adult, but he was acting like a child. And I told him to stop acting like that because it was inappropriate. And he said, "Shut up, ho. I didn't talk to you." I said, "Your mom's a hoe. Don't talk to me like that."
So
call your mom and disrespect her. You're not going to do it to me.
We're going to get back to the show, but I'm just really curious. Why are you in this space? Why are you interested in being in this virtual space? I can't imagine. I mean, I would never want to be in the virtual version of the chat room. So what's the appeal of you being in this space?
So I have friends that I game with, and they play that. So I go and play with them just to like socialize and hang out with them. But the problem is when we're in our, like, there'll be a room where we're all just standing around talking, random people will run through and act wild. I've gotten much better at just ignoring people. You can mute people, you can block them. So when they start doing that shit, they automatically get muted. And if they keep it up, they get blocked. So it's just like, it's the same as Xbox. When I play Call of Duty I have certain friends that I play only Call of Duty with, which is where I hear the "shut up, bitch, go make me a sandwich" a lot.
Got it.
So there's just no consequences for very, unhinged people who feel like they can do and say whatever they want. So, I mean, it does get a little wild.
You just summarized Facebook completely 100%.
Yes. Except imagine if every time you brought up Facebook, I was there just saying my fucking post over and over. Like that's basically the equivalent.
Yeah.
Yep.
What I wanted to bring us back to in the episode, I completely forgot to talk about Cisco and his meeting of Cassidy.
Yes.
His son trying to hook his father. Look, Dad, it's been kind of dry for you for the last 5 years since mom died. I need you to get a life.
Yeah.
And
look, Dad, you're being a real asshole lately.
Yeah.
Right. You need to get a life.
Right.
So let me hook you up. That was funny, and having a guy like Avery Brooks and Cisco, that seems to be a very classy guy, and everyone know his business was hilarious. O'Brien, Bashir, and Odo, they're like, "Yeah, aren't you going to Docking Bay 4?" He's like, "No, I was going to 7. What are you talking about?" "Oh, I just heard that." "You heard what?" "Who's told you?" "Well, everybody
O'Brien
knows.
told me. Right.
And O'Brien gave him that look like, "Dude, did you have to throw me on the bus? Are you serious?"
Right.
So that part of the episode,
right over me.
Right. So that part of the episode is funny. That's like dating in your middle-aged years as a single parent. I thought that was funny how they got introduced. So I like that part of the story as well. I forgot.
It was good. I especially like Dax being like, "You better get after that before I do."
Right.
Yeah, that was,
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, if I was Curzon, I would have got that. But also still look like, even as Josie, she's like, "I'm still considering taking her from you." I'm like,
I've not ruled it out.
Right, because after he walked away, she's like, "That's really hard for me to pass up." I'm like, "Oh no."
Man,
I think his best friend. Come on now.
So I completely did not realize that that actress is the same one from the Orville.
Seriously?
That plays the doctor in the Orville. No, I did not put 2 and 2 together at all.
Yeah, she's the doctor from the Orville.
Which makes total sense because like so many of the cast people on Orville have some connection to Trek, in that Seth MacFarlane's a big Trekkie. But
he was also a treacherous first lady in 24. For those of you who remember 24, that was one of my shows in 2000. I know that was kind of like the pre-MAGA soap opera of the day.
Yes, that's right. The proto Yellowstone.
Yes, the proto Yellowstone. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I never could get into it.
Really?
No,
ridiculous show. Like the first few seasons, like this is all happening in 24 hours. No one's going to the bathroom. Random stuff, nuclear attack, random terrorists. It was like an unhinged, totally unrealistic show, but it somehow worked.
I think the first season of that I attempted to watch, I caught it live on TV because that's a thing we used to do.
Oh, back in the good old days.
it was actually the season Alexander Siddig was in, because I think, unless I'm misremembering this, but I thought he was in a season.
I think he was, if I'm wrong, whatever, but I thought it was season 4 that he came as a baddie.
It was one of the later ones. Yeah. After the quality of the show had also declined, and I didn't like it enough at that point from what I saw that I wanted to go back and try to watch earlier season. Like, the whole thing just passed me by. But yeah, that was a fun storyline though, and I also really liked that quick scene of Miles and Bashir just doing hood rat stuff together, trying to get their dartboard back. Like,
yeah, and Odo's like, I don't think that's gonna work, and then Cisco shows up and he's like, yeah, that's not gonna work. Good luck.
I'm like, aren't you the transporter chief? Can't you guys just beam in there and get it, or beam the dartboard out?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why can't you just transport that bad boy out of his bar?
Because the point was just to have them meet Cisco for some reason.
Well,
that was
there's
all.
probably regulations about just randomly beaming stuff in and out of someone's business.
But breaking and
Gotta
entering.
be regulations about picking their lock too.
I mean, yeah, but
let's talk about that. Have you ever thought about what kind of regulations you would need to make sure transporting does not get out of control? Literally, you can transport somebody's house.
Yeah.
You can transport somebody's business. You can take people. It's like, that's a dangerous piece of technology if that was real.
You could transport somebody without their fucking permission. Like, you could just be sitting in your living room and all of a sudden you're sitting in mine. Hey, Prentice. Like, what the fuck? That's so creepy.
Don't get any idea. That's crazy. That would be like, hey, what's happening? Oh shit, Jessi, what are you doing?
Like, you're naked.
Keep that medical tricorder at all times.
Right.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like it would have to be like government regulated, but then I immediately was like, well, that's not any better.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I don't think we want the U.S. government having transporter technology.
No.
Not at all. No government can be trusted with that technology. You're talking about political prisoners disappearing? Literally.
Yeah.
Will disappear in an instant. Like, what happened?
And then everybody's like, I don't know where they went. I didn't do it. I wasn't responsible.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not to be trusted with one of those motherfuckers. Some wild ass shit would be happening if you gave me a holy shit.
Let's go there. What kind of wild stuff would you do?
No.
This episode is short already. We're gonna make this interesting.
You're telling me that I could make people just disappear and nobody would know where they went? Fuck, I got a list. Bye. I don't know. I was at my house.
Wow.
Not using my transport.
You would make people disappearing, make sure they don't materialize.
Maybe.
Somewhere.
I don't know. Shit. Maybe
just keep them in the buffer. It's fine.
I would definitely be covering my walls with like aluminum foil or whatever it takes. Like,
he has his little hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Wild shit. I'd be stealing dogs from the fucking. If I saw a dog that was being mistreated, I'd transport it to my house. Like, listen, there's a lot of things you can do with a transporter.
Wow.
And I would use it only for good.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Ah.
Dude, I could just transport Emily and Nicole to my house and we could just hang out all the time.
And then we could transport to Mike's and harass him in person.
Yes. We'll just show up in his fucking living room. His wife's like, what the fuck?
You need to have like.
See, and then when Blake posts food pictures, we just transport to his backyard.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up?
Yeah, Blake's like, I'm cooking a brisket. Like, cool, I'll see you in a few.
We'll all see you in a couple. Right.
On our way.
We could transport Blake to Illinois all the time so he would not have to miss shit. There's so
I'm fine being in Oregon.
It would definitely get us out of a few jams. That's for sure.
We'll just steal you.
Or get us into a few jams because we'd all be together more often.
Yeah,
and,
that's true. Well, they basically say that it works on like a token system or something, right? Like there's no money in the future, but you have like credits for using the transporter or something, I thought.
So could you sell feet pics for transporter credits?
But well, seriously, I thought they talked about that in a previous episode when
I think it was
they were discussing how Cisco used to go back home.
Yeah.
I think that though was when he was in the academy, and as a cadet, you got like so many allowed.
Yeah, I thought that was academy specific.
So does just anybody have an allotment of like transporter tokens? I wonder. You should
Speaking
get
I
like
think that was
one a
more of an
month.
academy specific thing than a
right.
like broad societal. You get
Mm.
transporter tokens.
Speaking of feet
The other
pics, Prentice, you have not sent me my weekly feet pics to put on the website.
I'd like to clarify for the audience that may be listening to this in perpetuity in the future. None of this has transpired. There's been no agreement about feet pics or any other pics for that matter. Let us be clear about that. Nice try.
So it's okay to pimp
Nice
you
try,
to
Jessi.
older women, but not take your feet pics? Where is the line?
Oh,
Obviously,
I was
yes, it's a more clean of a deal, and I can get therapy not to remember what happened with the older woman you set me up with. But I told you it has to be for a certain price, and we can talk a deal. You know, a deal can be made.
Everybody's got a
I
price.
am part
Prentice.
Ferengi in that regards. We can talk.
Man, my head went somewhere different. I didn't think they were pictures of Prentice's feet. I thought he was just procuring feet pics for you somehow.
That's wow. What am I, a bounty hunter for feet pics for Jessi?
I don't know.
Well, you are in
yeah.
Chicago with much more beautiful women than are around me. So
That's funny. So am I coming with a trench coat? My time about, hey, you know, I got some good quality.
I got
instead of
feet pics.
instead of the
It's
upskirt
a-
thing, it's facing just down. That's all. It's
I went to a foot spa and I got all the pics you could ever want.
Creeper. He's got a trench coat. Like,
He comes up to you and stuff. It's like a line of watches. It's just feet
Right.
pics.
oh my god.
Oh,
How do you
Like,
report that?
okay.
He just flashed me a bunch of feet pics.
So one thing with talking about Cisco and Cassie, I did like their first date though, because it was looking kind of disastrous as they're sitting
Yeah.
there having this conversation. She is like clearly bored, like, how the fuck can I get out of here? I forgot I have a subspace transmission. I'm sure, Jessi, you have probably tried to escape maneuver a few dates your own self.
Ouch.
I don't go on dates. I just get cussed out after one text.
Oh, you just get cussed out after. Gotcha. But as soon as
Fantastic.
she mentioned baseball, it's like, I've never seen a date that easily saved by sports.
Right. Right.
But it was kind of seeing him get interested in baseball, and it's like, oh yeah, let's go listen to a baseball game. It's like, really? That's how this is going to
Well,
go.
if you hadn't heard it in 200 years and it was one of the thing that you would go to a holosuite for, I mean, I can.
Not that-
Nobody going to a holosuite for baseball.
it's not that fun to watch,
Okay,
let alone.
Isn't that what he did in his holosuite?
That was when the
Allegedly.
Holosuite whatever thingies came to life and the
Isn't that
baseball
what
player
Marvel
showed up.
Simpson- Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a baseball player. Yeah, I don't know if I could listen to someone narrate a game. That sounds like hell to
No, it
me.
sounds terrible.
It sounds miserable.
It sounds like listening to golf on the radio.
Come listen to a baseball game is like gotta be the second most boring sentence in the English language, right? Like right after featuring Sting.
All right, but how much of the baseball game do we think they listened to?
Wow.
Ooh, baseball and chill.
Yeah.
Ball and chill.
Hopefully not
Yes.
much.
First inning,
wow.
that's it.
I mean, I will say when all that lit off and then they flashed up to Jake creeping on him in the rafters and he was like, "Ah, yeah, big success."
I
Like, was this all
Laid.
part of his plan? Was that part of his master plan all along? Did he know about Captain Yates and her baseball brother?
Right.
It seems like he did his homework on this.
I was
Mhm.
gonna say, I mean, Jake's been friends with Nog for a while, and Nog is a Ferengi
That's
whose
true.
uncle knows everything about everyone and takes bets on shit, his business. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jake had a little additional background information, because you'd have to know certain bits to think, oh, I actually think they'd be good together, not just,
Oh,
my dad
man.
needs a date.
You just reminded me of one of my favorite lines from the episode, so shifting gears a little bit back to Quark and Rom on Ferenginar, when Quark goes on his rant about how Rom is a bad father and his son is gonna ruin Ferengi culture and
Mhm.
by letting Rom join Starfleet, and Rom's response was something to the effect of, he just wants a job with better hours. I lost it at that. That was great.
It's fair.
There was actually a deleted scene from this where Rom lets it slip in front of Brunt
Mm.
about Nog going to the academy, and Brunt reacts with just sheer horror at the thought of it. Speaking of Brunt, and since we have one of our B5 people here, Jessi, what did you notice anything familiar about our dear liquidator?
No, you know me. I don't pick
Shoot,
people out.
I
well,
knew who
so.
he was and I wouldn't have noticed.
Well, we asked, and we know you're not the most observant, but you're the only one we got, so we ask you.
I'm observant. I just Fuck off. Who is it?
Oh wow.
He was in B5. It's Jeffrey Combs. He was the episode where they were investigating Sinclair and the telepath that made the general like just look at him and went pain. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
that guy. Yeah.
So we saw him in one episode?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
But he's also
Nope.
been in DS9 once before also.
Nope.
He was the alien that was trying to pay Quark for like a sexy
For
hologram
Kira.
Yes.
program of
I do
Kira.
remember. Yep. I
Mhm.
don't
Yeah.
remember. But I'm going to tell you, I can't see pictures in my brain like probably all of you guys can. So
Yeah,
I don't
that would.
remember things like that. Like if
I'm
you
really
asked
just
me to
trying to
do a
rage
lineup
bait you
situation-
into something.
You're gonna
No.
get plenty more opportunities.
No,
Right, you.
I
Not you,
my
Jessi.
situational
Michael.
I was like, my situational awareness is on point, but because I can't remember a guy that I saw one time 18 years ago in a different series, does not mean that I don't pay attention.
Who had its regular face and not alien makeup?
No, I like legit when I close my eyes, I see black, right? And I just learned last year that was a thing. I thought all people couldn't pictures, but clearly only 3% of the world can not see anything when they close their eyes. I have no mind's eye. Neither does my entire family. So I cannot go back in my memory and drum up a picture of one person I saw one time. Like, yeah, it's wild.
Okay.
I didn't
I just wanted to ask and try to rage bait you into content. You know, it's what
You
we
won.
do.
Winning.
It's what
anyway.
we do here on Grace, on especially the live.
Anyway, Jeffrey Combs is a treasure. He was excellent as the Ferengi IRS.
Yes.
A
And
piece.
I think it's funny Moogie outsmarted him because he's all cocky about like thinking he got all her profits or whatever and she's never going to do it again. Like, oh, man.
Right.
No one ever said they were smart.
Well,
You're so secure in your cultural rules that you think a woman who has broken them is just going to randomly stop.
Uh-huh.
They're
so
that stupid though. Like that's the thing is like not to fucking offend more than half of the fucking population on this podcast, but men really don't have a fucking clue
Never stopped you
sometimes.
before.
There it is. Men are
Well,
not observant. There we are.
if I can say and I don't know how much more we have to discuss, but like it feels like we're getting to close to the end here. And like the funniest thing also is like to bring it all the way back around again is that for as much of a fuss as all of the Ferengi make all episode long about her breaking their regressive cultural norms and Quark especially being the champion of the MAGA movement in this regard, and then at the very end all it took was for her to cut him in on the profits and he just snapped right out of it. Sold all of those.
That's a true Ferengi though, because profits over everything, right?
For sure. But it just I had to laugh because they're as much as they were trying to, through the whole episode, they're lampooning that mindset by trying to depict the Ferengi doing it in the extreme. It's the future. They don't even let their women wear clothes and so on and so forth. And like to a ridiculous degree that sadly doesn't feel as ridiculous now as it probably should have.
Right.
Yeah, because they can't wear the clothes, they can't earn profit, they can't travel.
But
they
I
have
just
to chew the men's food or soften it for them. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
that's
did-
next level trad wife shit.
but like I
Open
just
your
had
mouth,
to
little
laugh
birdie.
at how
Fucking
quickly they were
nasty.
willing to sell all of that closely held, all those clutched pearls. As soon as somebody flashed some money at them, and I'm like, boy, if that also doesn't seemingly ring true to the real world, I don't know what does.
All based on literally what's between your legs. It's the stupidest fucking thing. I've always had this thought process growing up is like, just because I don't have a dick, that's why you're mad at me? Like, what? Two people born at the same time from the same parents, one boy, one girl, one is automatically more valuable. Fuck off. That's my two cents.
We've talked about some of the parallels now, and you listen to some of these podcasters and other people that are out there now that talk about alpha men and how women, what the role of women should be. I mean, there's people out there actively talking about how a woman is obligated to, one, have actively said women should not be allowed to vote. And the sad part is there are interviews with women who agree with some of this.
It's not just the men that champion
Like,
this.
okay, feel free to stay home and please don't vote. Thank you.
But then they sit there and add in that okay, if they do vote, that they're supposed to vote how their husband tells them to.
Yes.
Because that's their duty as a woman, is there to vote how their husband tells. And
my God.
the amount of this type of stuff that's out there. I mean,
Mhm.
you used to hear this stuff and it's like, okay, this has got to be trolling. This has got to be a joke, right? And it's getting more and more and more out there. And I do have to laugh because there was the one that it was the group of men that decided women were dangerous to be in the gym because it created lustful situations for men if they allowed women in the gym.
Yep.
So these
Yeah, it
Yep.
did change that
Christian men
lustful
formed men's
situation.
only gyms. And thank God Nicole's not here because we know how shocked she was at this. But there was some fucking in that gym, and they weren't women involved in the fucking in that gym.
Yeah.
That's the
They
equivalent of
violated the Leviticus.
not letting girls wear spaghetti straps to high school because it bothers the boys.
Right.
Yep.
Because it gets
Because you
the
can't see
boys
my
too hot and
fucking
bothered.
shoulder. Wait till you see the rest of me, bitch.
Well, and
Like,
I mean,
wild.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that kind of thing, world that line of thinking, and yeah, that story was just I felt like the latest, most ridiculous one. But
Charlie
frankly,
Kirk literally stood up in front of people every single day and told them, the man provided for the woman and allowed her to go and vote. The least she could do is vote for who he votes for. Bitch, provided where? Like, I make my own fucking money. I do my own things. I have to fix my own fucking shit in my house because I'm a strong, independent woman and not a fucking spoiled princess. Like, piss off. Fuck off. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I am no less. Like, I literally lost my ever living shit on my best guy friend because he liked Charlie Kirk. And I was like, you know what I used to do for a job, right? Like, I went out with a gun and a badge on. And you're going to tell me that Mariano fucking provided for me? Like, if somebody robbed us, I'm going to jump in front of his dumb ass. Like, who are you fucking talking to? It's wild. And because he has a dick, automatically he's more capable. Oh, God. See, now you got me going. Let's move on.
There you go.
Victory is mine.
yeah,
Fucking hate it. It's so fucking stupid. You allowed me to go out and vote. Fuck you. Try to stop me.
well, it wasn't the latest or one of the more recent, like, I don't know what the term is, but like instead of it being only men should vote, they tried to swing it a different way and pitch it like, well, it shouldn't be individuals voting.
It's
should be
one vote
households.
per household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, we don't read the coded language on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice try.
My mom literally voter suppressed my dad because he was going to vote for Trump. She wouldn't even let him out of the house. She's like, you're not leaving.
Should have
You're
broke his
not
fucking
going to vote.
kneecaps.
Right.
Yeah.
Have a fucking seat, sir. You're not about to go out and fuck shit up. No, it's just like my parents have always voted differently. My mom is super liberal and my dad is super not. So it's been a wild upbringing. Can't imagine why I am the way I am.
We don't have that kind of time or specialized degrees on this show.
I have enough for you. I can tell you what's wrong with me. All right, let's move on.
So anyway, predictions.
I have none. No questions, no predictions.
Jessi, since we have made our way through this show, any questions or predictions?
No questions, no predictions.
All righty. Well, that wraps us up here for our discussion of family business. Not a lot to discuss in this one, but as we've said, this is kind of one of those episodes that is not pivotal to the series or knowing what's going on, but it is kind of a fun watch. We will be back next week as we are going through this week by week. And next week's episode is
Shakar.
Shakar. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. I still say we should have people watch Sub Rosa in advance of Shakar.
Okay. I'd rather watch Sub Rosa.
That's saying something. But next week's episode is Shakar. We will be back to discuss that, hopefully with more of our cast on. Until then, I have been Blake, and with me has been
Prentice,
Jessi,
Mike,
and Emily.
Well, since Jessi did not have any questions or predictions, we are not going to have Visiting with the Prophets this week. Make sure to check us out next week with Shakar.
Thank you for listening to Especially the Lies, a Deep Space Nine podcast. You can find all the places to listen to and watch this podcast by searching for Especially the Lies on your podcast app or on YouTube. We want to hear from you, so join the conversation at Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and leave a review where you are listening to or watching this podcast. Especially the Lies is not affiliated with, and the podcast has not been prepared, approved, or licensed by Paramount or any other owners of the Star Trek copyright. All clips included in this podcast are the intellectual property of the respective copyright holders. They are included here for purposes of review, and no infringement is intended.
Why have you brought me here? Show yourselves. What do you want?
The Cisco has returned to us.
He arrives with questions.
There are always questions.